Hello student, welcome back to lecture series on statistic. Hey guys, I'm gonna explain to you all my today's video one of the fresh topic from the statistic, which is a curve fitting. Okay, so this one is also important question for your SPPU question paper, guys. Here for this question we need to understand whether the line is a straight line, whether the line is it's like a when curve is the parabola or a hyperbola. Is such a type of the curves are given now, then we need to know how to find their normal equation. Okay, yes, so here's some important point, guys, you all need to remember. Okay, for finding curve fitting. Okay, actually what is mean by the curve fitting? The curve fitting is the process of binding the curve. Okay, curve fitting means what we have meaning of the curve? Process of binding the curve. Okay, let me write process of binding the curve. Binding curve. Okay, curve fitting means actually the process of binding the curve of a best fit which is a more suitable for the predicting unknown values is known as curve fitting. Okay, yes, now see that, guys, in simple language, curve fitting means it is the process of a binding curve for more suitable predicting unknown values. Okay, so whenever we have unknown values on the curve now, so that we have to predict. Okay, for that we are using curve fitting. Okay, so we know that for finding the curve we have one standard method. Okay, we call it as the method of least squares. Okay, we call it as the method of least square. Okay, so we have one method. So here method of a least square. Let me explain method of a least square, guys. Okay, actually we need to know the curve and we need to know the normal equation, then we can apply method of a least square. Okay, so method of least square, it says that to apply normal equation to our curve. Okay, yes, so method of a least square is the most systematic procedure. Okay, method of a least square is the most systematic procedure to fit a unique curve, through the given points. Okay, what we have method of a least square? A method of a least square is the most systematic procedure to fit a unique curve. That means to fit unique curve through the given points. That means whatever the points are given to you, you have to fit your curve within these points. So we call it as the method of a least square. Okay, let me write fit curve within the given points. Okay, fit curve within the given points. Okay, fit curve within the given points, we call it as the method of a least square. Okay, guys, there is a little long method for least square, but I'm not going to explain the procedure to apply how can we derive the method for least square. So instead of that, I'm going to take some lines, okay, curves, straight line, and then I will explain to you all how can we apply method of a least square. Okay, now see that this one is our first point here, fresh point, that method of a curve fitting using method of a least square. Okay, now see that here in our curve, if we have straight line. Okay, now see that there are multiple type of the curves. Okay, so when it is when we have power 1, linear power 1, like x plus b, okay, we consider it is the straight line. When we have x square present, we take it to the parabola. When you have x cube, x to the power 4, then curves are going to change later on. Okay, yes, and whenever we have logarithmic curve also, okay, that one also we are going to consider here. Okay, but let me explain for the straight line. Okay, now see that if you have given straight line in your question paper, you will get the definitely one question based on the method of least square. Okay, for the curve fitting you will get the definitely one question for 5 marks. So get prepared this topic properly, it is very easy and very important. Okay, yes, so method of a least square. Okay, that means what we do here, we use for its curve fitting. Okay, so first curve I consider it as the straight line. Okay, it is not the curve but it is a straight line. So straight line, we know that y which is equal to ax plus b or a plus bx. Okay, this is the equation of a straight line. Okay, and when we want the normal equation for the straight line using method of a least square, okay, we consider summation of y n times a, small n a plus b into summation of x. Okay, yes, summation of xy, a into summation of x plus b into summation of x square. A and b, what the a and b, it represent constant. Okay, and b represent here constant, that small n, okay, n represent number or observed. Okay, whatever the number and observed given, we consider it as the small n. Okay, this is for the straight line. Okay, after that we go for the logarithmic curve, like y which is equal to a into b to the power x. Apply log to the both side, log y which is equal to log of a into b, we write log of a plus log b, and by exponent rule x can be come front here. Okay, x can be written here front side. So log a plus x times log b, y log y which is equal to, we consider capital Y, log a which is equal to consider capital A, log b we consider capital B, and x as it is. Okay, here this log y I consider capital Y, log a I consider capital A, x as it is, log b I consider capital B. Okay, replace all this value, I got this shorter equation. It is some sort of a straight line equation, guys. Okay, so its normal equation, it represent, okay, its normal equation represents summation of y which is equal to n into a plus a times n into a plus b times summation of x. Summation of xy can be written as a times summation of x plus b times summation of x square. Okay, yes, the second degree, okay, the second degree parabola. Let me write the second degree parabola over here. Okay, you can see that parabola means whenever we have power 2 to the our given equation. Okay, like a quadratic equation, these are the parabola equation. Okay, so a plus bx plus cx square, this is the standard form for the equation. Okay, parabola equation. We know that y square is equal to 4ax. Okay, till moment you all have learned y square which is equal to 4 times ax. This one is the equation of a standard parabola. Okay, why it is equation of parabola? Because y having power 2. Okay, y it is having power 2, that's why we consider it as the equation of a parabola. Okay, a plus bx plus cx square. So for that y we consider summation of y as a n into a plus b times summation of x plus c times summation of x square. Summation of xy can be written as a times summation of x plus b times summation of x square plus c times summation of x cube. Summation of x square y can be written as a times summation of x square plus b times summation of x cube plus c times summation of x raised to 4. Okay, see guys, these are the important values that we needed here for curve fitting in our example. Okay, so remember the normal equation. Okay, normal equation for our given curve. Okay, when you have parabola you need to remember this. When you have logarithmic curve, okay, you can remember the above part over here, and whenever you have straight line you need to remember summation of y and summation of xy. Okay, so if you observe this normal form, guys, these are quite associated each other, so that means it is not that difficult to remember. Okay, so you can make the trick and you can remember it very easily. Okay, so that's it here for our today's lecture, guys. I explained here curve fitting, okay, process of binding curve in my today's lecture. So just note it down, these forms, these are very important here for our today's lecture. Okay, in my next lecture I'm gonna explain to you all, guys, some of the example based on the curve fitting. Mostly we go for the previous year repeated question from the university question paper. Okay, that will be helpful for your final END-SEM exam. I hope you all have understood everything here, guys, in my today's lecture. I just wanted to mention here one more thing, guys. To record just one video, it is like really efforts and time taking for me. So I hope you all have understood my efforts over here. So if you like my today's video, guys, just let me know in my comment section. Okay, that what you like, what you don't like, what improvement I need to have here in my channel. Okay, that I can come with this improvement in my next lecture. Okay, so I hope you all have understood everything, guys, and even after if you found anything difficult, guys, let me know in my comment section. I will come up with the similar videos. So that's it for our today's videos, guys. Okay, if you like this video, if you found anything confusion, go back and watch this video again. So if you want more videos similar like this, let me know in my comment section. So thank you everyone. Thank you for my today's lecture.